Hi everyone and welcome to week one. This is the introductory video of the FEMENG Virtual Outreach Project. So in week one there will be two videos. The first video, which is the introductory video, and the second video, which is the first workshop, which is the aeronautical engineering workshop. So you're probably wondering who I am. My name is Tony and I'm an aeronautical engineering student at the University of Glasgow, and I'm the outreach convener of FEMENG. So my job is to create workshops like this to promote STEM, which stands for science, technology, engineering and mathematics, to all of you, and to explain a wee bit more about what the opportunities are in the STEM field, and hopefully in a fun way that makes you be creative and show your creative side, and just for you to have a bit of fun, and who knows, you might be interested in pursuing a career in engineering in the future. So first of all, what is FEMENG? So FEMENG is a society at the University of Glasgow. All of your mentors that you'll meet throughout the coming weeks are from the University of Glasgow and are committee members of FEMENG like myself. We aim at FEMENG to promote diversity and inclusivity in engineering. So that means that we think everyone should have equal opportunities, no matter if you're a boy or a girl. We also want to encourage and inspire pupils and students to pursue careers into STEM fields and to use your skills to be creative, to solve problems and create new ideas. We have multiple areas of focus within FEMENG, so it can be through outreach, which is this. So we usually work with primary schools, secondary schools, and even some nursery schools, creating wee workshops similar to this, just to try and encourage them to be a bit more creative and have fun and learn a wee bit more about engineering or STEM. We also do other kind of work, so networking, which means that we meet professionals who are actual engineers, qualified engineers, or people in STEM fields who are working in industry, and it means that they come in and they can share their knowledge with us. So we are learning as well, and they can be professional engineers or scientists. And we work with different countries as well to help young people learn a wee bit more about the opportunities within engineering and science and STEM. So, as you can hear, as I've been going on, all of our mentors are engineering students, and I'm going to just tell you a wee bit about what engineers do and why engineering is so important to everyday life. So, engineers solve solutions and they can create products that are everywhere in the world. And it's so important to everyday life. So, engineers can create cars or buses and roads and railway tracks and bridges, so that could be transportation. They also work within medicine, so they can help doctors and nurses with their jobs, so that could be creating machinery to help with scans or even prosthetics as well, which you'll learn a wee bit more in the biomedical engineering workshop. And engineers also create toys and to other wee things that you have at home, so chairs, beds, lamps, or whatever. Engineers will have had to design or create or test these products at some point. Engineers solve problems to everyday issues, and so they try to help make the world a better place and to help people. So they don't only just design products like what you might be having in your hand right now. You might have a pencil or a ruler, or what you're watching me on, a laptop, an iPad, a tablet, or whatever. Engineers will have had to design that at some point, but they also build it and manufacture it and test to make sure that everything's safe and working the way it's supposed to. So engineering is so important, which brings us on to our next point, which is the whole point of this project, which is just to show you what engineers do, a wee bit more about the different types of engineers. So who knows, you might want to be a type of engineer that we learn about today or in the coming weeks. So there are so many different types of engineering. There's aeronautical and aerospace engineers, which is what I'm studying to become, hopefully. They are as biomedical engineers, and as I said a wee bit, they deal with lots of different areas within engineering and within medicine and chemistry and biology and all of that, because they can create prosthetics and are involved in a huge variety of different things within engineering and biomedical engineering. We have civil engineering. Civil engineers, so they can help construct bridges or buildings. They can deal with the transportation side of things. There's a lot of variety within civil engineering. We also have electrical engineering, and we're not going to learn specifically about electrical engineering within these workshops. However, it is just as important, if not more important, type of engineering. And so we will cover a wee bit about electrical in the final week, but it's just to give you an idea that there are so many more different opportunities in different disciplines within engineering. It's not just the 4 we'll cover throughout the couple of weeks to come. We also have mechanical engineering. Now, this is one type of engineering that you'll cover in week 4, and you'll learn a wee bit more about what mechanical engineers do. And product design engineering. So with the mechanical side of engineering, we have a product design engineering student, and she's going to talk to you a wee bit more about product design and also manufacturing products in the mechanical side of engineering as well. So the plan for the virtual workshops should be as follows. So this is week 1. You have the introductory video right now that you're listening to, and to follow this there will be video 2, which is the aeronautical engineering workshop. In week 2 you will have video 3, which is the biomedical engineering workshop, and there you'll meet 2 new mentors. Week 3 we have civil engineering, which would be video 4, and week 4 we have the final engineering workshop, which is mechanical engineering, and there you'll meet the product design engineering student. And then we have one final video in week 5, which is just a wee conclusion video, so you'll meet me again and I'll just talk a wee bit more about the other types of engineering, so maybe a wee bit more into the electrical engineering side and other different types of engineering that I haven't yet covered. And on the final Friday of the week 5's video, so the conclusion video, which should be released on the Monday, on that Friday afternoon, we will have a virtual Q&A session with all of the mentors that you meet, so myself and the other 4 girls, over Zoom. And so you're more than welcome to attend that, and it just means that if you have any questions throughout the coming weeks, that you can either email FemEng, which you'll learn about in the next video. There will be our email address and contact details that you can send your questions to, but also if there's a question that you just come up with on the Friday or whatever that you would like to discuss with us, then we are more than happy to answer questions, and that gives us a chance for you to actually meet us and have discussions with us, which is what we try to do at FemEng as well. A lot of students will come to the campus, or we can go out to schools. So unfortunately right now this is what we're going to do, and it means that we can still have that kind of connection and you can get to speak to all of us as well. So I'm just going to show you the wee idea of our mentors and who your mentors will be. So as you can see, I will be doing the next video, which is video 2, which is the aeronautical engineering workshop, and then you will meet Ruji and Natalia, who will be running and be your mentors of the biomedical engineering workshop. Katrina is our 3rd year civil engineering student, and so she will work with you during the civil workshop. And then Katie, which is our product design engineering student, and she will be helping you and talk to you a wee bit about product design, but she will be running the mechanical engineering workshop. So that's all we have for this video. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you are excited to learn a wee bit more about engineering, and hopefully by the end of these 5 weeks you'll have learned a wee bit more about engineering, a wee bit more about STEM, and who knows, you might want to pursue a career in STEM, which would be amazing. So I'm going to stop this video now, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, the aeronautical engineering workshop. Bye!